today I thought I'd just do like a evening pamper session and sort of show you my nightly routine as well. So we're gonna start with nails. I've been wanting to get my nails done for about 2 weeks now because I had them done a little while ago and I loved them, but I didn't want to pay £30. So I went into B&M and I found these, and they're £3.99 and you get 240 nails. And I was thinking, like, I know they're not going to be anything like the nails that you get done at a salon, but even if they stay on for a week, that's still fine with me, because I am planning to get my nails done in a month because I want them done for when I go to America, but I'm trying to save all my money for that so that I can get my hair done like professionally in the salon. I want to get my eyelashes done and my nails, so yeah, I don't want to spend all my money yet. So this is what it looks like. You get the glue and nail file, you get pointed nails, curved nails and square nails, so you can literally pick anything. So we're going to be doing those. I've got a couple of colours. I kind of want to go for a nude, so I've got these two here, which are just a Rimmel 60-second one in the shade, if I can find it. It doesn't say what shade it is, it just says 7255. But it's like a nudie shade, so look for that. I don't think they sell it anymore, probably. They do a new version. And this one is a Colour Show Maybelline one, and it's 7162. And it's like a glittery one. But I bought both of them probably like 6 months ago maybe, so they might not sell them anymore, so you might have to just look for something similar if you did want them. And then I was just going to show you my nightly routine. So there's 3 products that I use every night. I'm going to be putting a face mask on, so I won't do them yet, but it's basically the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, which is oil free because my skin is oily as hell and it's a constant issue. Even when I have makeup on, I'm powdering all of the time. So this just means that it moisturizes it through the night, but it doesn't mean that I wake up with a really oily skin. And it's also meant to prevent spots and blemishes. At the moment you can see that I've got a couple. That's because I've been wearing a lot of makeup recently, because I've been working a lot, and when I work I wear makeup, but I've got a couple of days off, so I'm going to be wearing like no makeup and just moisturising a lot. And then this is one of my new products that I featured in my day in the life video, and it's the Simply Pure Superdrug Night Serum, and it's meant to be for sensitive skin, and it's hypoallergenic and fragrance free because my skin is so like touchy. If I use slightly the wrong thing, I get a rash, so I try and avoid things like aloe vera and stuff. Yeah, because otherwise I come out in a rash and that's not great. So yeah, and all of the Superdrug products that are Superdrug own are vegan, and if you're unsure, then they should have, I don't know if you can see, but the little rabbit logo on the back, which says Cruelty Free International. And if they don't have that, then don't trust them. I'm trying to gradually move over to all vegan products, so that's why I've started buying things like that. And then the last thing I use, this is one that I'm using up. I know it's got beeswax in it and people might say that that's not vegan, but it's an old product, is the Pawpaw, and it's for your lips, and it's really, really nourishing. And yeah, it's got Manuka honey in it, and it's from Australia. But it is really, really good for your lips, and it makes them feel so soft when you wake up in the morning, because it's a bit like Vaseline, but because of the beeswax it makes them a lot softer. But I need to find an alternative. And then the 2 face masks and foot masks that I'm going to be doing is this Simple Radiant Boost mask, which I featured in my day in the life video, and it's meant to be like fruity, and it's one of the sheet ones which make you look really scary. And then I've got a tea tree and peppermint foot mask because I thought I would try it out. I saw it and I was like, they're like little socks, like see-through socks. It's a bit like the sheet mask but for your feet. So I thought I would try it out because it looked interesting. So we'll see how that goes. So we're going to start with nails because I've like cleaned all my nails and they're really short, as you can see. I've literally got like one that is long and then the rest are just tiny. So I don't know what like shape to go for. I'll show you the different ones that they do. So we've got a round one, a square one, or a pointy one. I think I'm going to go with the pointy because that's what I usually go for when I go to the nail bar. So I need to like try and size them up because I never know how these work. Because like you have to try and fit it and they always go wrong. And yeah, I'm not good at this. This is why I go to a nail bar, because I never know. And I have to lay them out so that like I don't put them on the wrong finger. So we're just going to have to try them out a bit. Right, so I've managed to size up all of the nails to like fit mine. So I'm just going to start applying them basically, and hopefully they look good. Am I meant to cut that? I don't know. I'm going to try cutting it because it doesn't seem to be like coming out of this little contraption here. It's coming out. We did it. Right. We're doing good. Okay. I figured it out. Ooh, that did not stick. There we go. I forgot that like you have to hold the nail down, otherwise it will just come off. I'm just worried that they're not going to be straight and I'm going to have a bunch of wonky nails. First one, done. I think that looks pretty good considering it's a £4 pack of nails and I got 240. So we're doing good. Yeah, so if you're wondering, I'm watching The Perfect Date and it's got Noah Centineo in it and I love him. Like, he's great. And he does loads of Netflix films, so the fact I have Netflix means that I get to watch all of these, and that's great. Yeah, like, he's very good in all of these things. He's just, like, very good at being romantic, and, like, he's that guy at school. In, like, pretty much all of them, he plays, like, a guy in a school. But he's, like, the hot guy at school. And that's what he plays in pretty much all of them. But he does it so well. This nail is really difficult. But I've watched this before, I think. He basically, like, gets paid to go on dates with people. But then he ends up liking someone, I think. I'm watching it again because I can't remember. But, yeah, I thought that, like, a little romantic film would go good with the little pamper evening. That nail did not go as well as I wanted it to. I'm not sure if it's wonky or not. Like, I can't tell. We're just going to move on to the next one. It's too much hassle to try and get these perfect. I'm just curious to see what they look like when I paint them. I think they'll look a lot better than they do now. Right, hand one is done, and I think they look pretty damn good, if I'm honest. Like, once they're painted, they'll look like salon nails. And if they last a week, then I've got a whole 230 more that I can put on. So, you know, plenty, because I only have 10 nails, and we got 230 left. So we're doing pretty good. So, hand number 2. I always find it so hard to paint when I've got fake nails on. And like doing the second hand once you've done the first one is just so much harder. This is so fiddly, like I enjoy it for about 10 seconds and then I'm like, no. As soon as it starts to go wrong, I'm just like, I can't do it. Hopefully these turn out good because so far it's going okay. It's just when I paint them the wrong colour and then they look horrible. That's why I'm thinking of going for like a nude. Because if I paint them a really bold colour and then I don't like them, then they're ruined. Whereas a nude colour, you can't really go wrong with. I put face masks on literally 3 times a week because 1, I'm obsessed with them and I love how they feel, and 2, I'm very conscious about my skin and my brain works in a way that thinks that if I put on 3 face masks a week that I'll have amazing skin, and unfortunately it doesn't work like that. But we're trying. I'm looking for this spider because there was a spider in my room the other day, but it's not in here anymore and I'm wondering where it's gone. Right, I think that's on there. I hate when you put the nail on there and it just doesn't glue down. It just decides to come off and you're like, I've just put glue on that. Oh no, that's really wonky. Right, we're on the last one. We're done. Boom. Hopefully they stay on for longer than like a day. They're very long, so I might file them down a bit. We'll see how it goes. But I might put my face mask on because it takes like 20 minutes, I think. Or maybe 10. So I might put that on whilst I'm like filing and painting them. So then I can show you what it's like. Let's get this out of here. There we go. It's so wet, like, I don't want it to drip on my bed, so I'm unwrapping it. It's like, the way they fold it up confuses me so much. Right. So I've unraveled it, and this is what it looks like. It's actually quite scary. Like, let's put it on. Oh my god. How scary does that look? I literally look like a serial killer. And people wear these on the plane. Like, if I woke up and someone was wearing this on the plane next to me, I would literally poo my pants. Like, that would scare me so much. Like, what is that doing? Like, it's so scary. They're so, like, I hate this word, but they're so moist. Like, it's like, it drips down your neck, but I love it. Like, they're so refreshing. I need to, like, how is that bit folded? It's like folded on the inside and I can't be bothered to take it off. But it looks kind of scary. It keeps, like, coming over my lip and I don't like it. Right. Now that we've put that on, we're going to file my nails. Ow, I just scratched my hand with these claws. Right. I'm just going to file them a little bit so that they're not so pointy. This file is not the best. Like, what is that? Right, I think they're fine now. I just like filed the edges because there was like little pointy bits. I'm hoping that you can take me seriously whilst I'm wearing this because I definitely can't. So, we are going to paint them this nude colour. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. Painting nails I find so difficult. I don't mind painting my own, but if I'm under pressure, painting my own seems like such a chore, and it's also so stressful. Like, this isn't too bad because I'm not stressed at the moment, but if I was in a rush to get them painted for something specifically, I would literally be getting paint everywhere because I can't seem to control my nerves. Like, when I'm nervous, my hands shake and like my legs tremble. So literally, like, painting nails when you're on edge is not the one. This colour is very, very light. You can barely see it, which is great. This is what I do when I'm painting my nails. Like, I get to the end and I'm like balancing it in between my fingers to try and make sure I don't do any wrong. There is a fly in my room and it has been in here for a couple of days now, and I open my door and it leaves and then it friggin' comes back at night when I want to go to bed, and it's just like flying around me, like, go away. Right, I think I'm going to do a second coat on this because it's very thin. There we go. Right, next now. We're nearly done on the first hand. This is going well so far. I really don't know how long I meant to leave this face mask on for. I think as long as like you guys can take looking at me like this. Because every time I look at myself in the little screen, it's very scary. And I'm kind of embarrassed to be posting this on YouTube, but you know, everyone wants to know how a girl pampers herself, and this is how. When people are imagining what girls do on a Friday night when they're at home not going out, this is it. Or this is me anyway. Right. The next hand. We've done the first hand. I don't know if you can see, but it's a very light, like cream. Right, we are all done with the nails. All done. So I'm happy with those. I'm going to let them dry and I'm going to watch some of this film because I haven't really been watching it and it's a good film. So yeah. And I'm also, once these have dried, going to put on my foot mask. I don't know how that's going to go because it's probably going to feel really weird having one of these sheet masks on my feet. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. What is that? I'm just adding like a glitter coat to it because I just messed up my nail and I don't want to paint them again. I'm adding like this glitter over the top to try and hide my mistake that I just made. Fingers crossed it hides it and works. So this is the finished look. I don't know if you can see, but there's little bits of glitter on there. So yeah, that's done. I don't know how long I meant to leave this face mask on for. It says 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, so we're going to take it off. Trying to get it off with wet nails is not good. Don't try this at home. I don't know if you can see, but like all of the moisture on my face feels so good. Like I'm gonna pat it so that it's not as wet, and then I'm gonna apply my normal like nightly products. So yes, we're gonna get started. Right, so I just went to the toilet and I managed to smudge most of my nails, which is great, but we're just gonna power through and I'm not doing them again. So that's that. One of them is so bad, like it's literally half of the nail. So I might cave and paint that one, but the other ones we're not doing because it's too much. Spent like half an hour doing this. And then they have to dry and no. Right, so now I'm applying a bit of my Pawpaw to my lips to make them feel great. There we go. That's literally all you do with that. And then I'm gonna use my moisturizer. Oh, dropping everything. So this is the Clean and Clear moisturizer. So this one's running out. I just got it all over my leg. Obviously not running out that much because it just squirted all over my leg. Yeah, so I literally apply this all over my face because I need that moisture. It's kind of weird because I get oily skin when I've got makeup on and when I first wake up in the morning, but if I don't wear makeup during the day, and it might get to like the afternoon, and even though I had oily skin in the morning and I'm moisturised and everything, by the time it gets to like 2 o'clock, I have dry patches here, and I'm just like make your mind up. Either be oily or be dry, like one or the other. Because if I moisturise too much, then it ends up being oily and dry, and I don't know how that works, but it happens to me, guys, so, you know, it's not fun. Right, so, moisturiser done. Now I'm putting the hydrating night serum on. I do have the day one. It comes in a white package, so try that out too. I basically got it, I don't know what the difference is, if I'm honest, but I basically got it because I use the face one if I'm not wearing makeup. I use it twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon, but if I am wearing makeup, then I just put it on in the morning before I do my makeup. And basically, because I'm using it so often, like every day, I thought that if I only use this tiny bottle, like just the day one, day and night, then it's going to run out really quickly, and I didn't want it to do that. So I bought the day and the night one so that I would have double the amount of stuff to use, and hopefully that would mean that I would get a bit more use out of it. And I assumed that because there was a night version, there must be a difference. I don't know what it is, but like, you'd like to think that they wouldn't make a night version for you to use at night if it didn't have its perks, you know? And basically with this, as you can see, I'm applying it where I have spots, because it's like a hydrating serum and it's also like fragrance-free moisturizer. I apply it where my spots are to hopefully sort of clean them out and hydrate them. So on my chin, I have spots at the moment. I'm just breaking out really bad. I think it's because I caved and had a little bit of dairy, and being vegan, that makes me like lactose intolerant. So when I have dairy, it not only gives me a really horrible stomach, like I end up feeling so sick, it also makes my skin really bad and gives me rashes. So that's great. So yeah, you can expect to have that if you ever go vegan and then try and eat dairy. So don't think that you can just slip up whenever you want, because that's what I thought. But it makes you not want to slip up because you end up feeling sick afterwards for like a couple of hours. Like the other day I had dairy at a restaurant because I was out with my family and I was like, I don't want to be left out, and I just thought it's one time, like I do so much good by buying all these vegan products and eating vegan on a daily basis that I'm already making a difference. So I thought, why not? I'll just have this one dessert. So I did. I had like an Aero sundae, but then literally an hour after, my stomach, like I felt so sick. Not even like toilet problems. Like most people just get like diarrhea or something, but I literally just feel sick. That's it. Like I just feel sick, and then I want to go to bed because I'm like, I feel sick. So that's great. I'm not trying to like put a downer on like veganism, because obviously I do it on a daily, so that like I love it, so that's why I do it. But I also don't think that you should be like shamed for slipping up. But yeah, if you want to hear more about like veganism stuff, let me know, because I can talk for England. So if you asked me to do a video on it, I could literally tell you all about it, why I went vegan and stuff, but I didn't want to do it and then people were like, why is she being a preachy vegan and telling us about all this stuff that we don't care about? So yeah, let me know if you want to hear more about that, because I would like to tell you about it, because it's such like a big thing to me. This fly is taking liberties, getting up in my grill. No, I don't like it. Right. To finish off, I'm going to be putting the foot mask on. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to see how it feels. And then we're going to say goodbye, because I have not watched any of this film. And we're probably like an hour in. And I'm not getting to enjoy it. And I'm sorry guys, but I want to, because I love this film. So we're going to put these on. I'm gonna sit and watch for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna say goodbye, and then I can give you like a little review on what these are like 5 minutes in. We'll see. I can't open them yet, so we're not doing very well. Once we actually get into the packet, then I can let you know what I think of them. But until then, I'm hoping that I don't cut through them. Right. Okay. So this is what they're like. So they're a bit like the... Oh no, what is that? I don't know. They smell so good. They literally smell like tea tree and peppermint, like they say. Oh, okay. This is interesting. They're literally like little socks, but they're massive. Like, that's how big my head is. And look how big these are. How big do they think people's feet are? So, I'm a bit confused. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, so they've put all the product in these little socks, and then they put them together so that you tear them and then the product is still in there so it doesn't leak. So, I don't know if you can see this. My foot is like here. Oh, this feels really weird. Why does that feel so weird? I mean, it doesn't like... Basically, because the outside isn't wet, because all the product is like in the little bag, it means that you can put your foot down like on your bed, or like I've got my camera on a stool, so I'm putting my foot on like the, I don't know what it's called, like footrest of the stool, and it's not making anything wet, which is really good. So that's the plus number one. And the product doesn't get anywhere because the packaging is like sealed. So because the little socks are tied together, that means that it doesn't leak anywhere. Because that's the only thing with the face mask, is it's like not sealed. So yeah, like all of the water's in there, and if you accidentally tip it, then it all comes out, and that's not great. So I'm gonna go now and relax, wear my little footsie things, and they're feeling pretty good so far. And I mean, it says like 20 minutes, so I think they're going to be very hydrated after this, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna carry on watching this film. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this sort of motivated you to have a little pamper sesh. I do it regularly, like 3 times a week, as I said earlier. Like face mask, skin like peel, cleanse, all of that stuff. Because I usually do like a peeling face mask where it has like, you can get the nose strips and stuff. I do all of that. I forgot to do that today, but you know, maybe another day. So that like clears out all your pores, and then I do a face mask to like finish it off. So yeah, I'm also planning to do a tattoos and their meanings video, because I got a new tattoo on Thursday last week. So you would have already seen by now that I uploaded a tattoo vlog. So for those of you that haven't watched it, I took you with me to get a tattoo, and the lovely tattoo artist let me film in there. I had been there before, so she kind of knew who I was, but yeah, she let me film her doing the tattoo, so you can kind of see the process from stencil to finished product. And it's currently scabbing, so I won't show it to you now because it's not that nice. Once we're done scabbing, I'll do the tattoos and their meanings video, and I thought that might be quite interesting for people to see. My eyes are watering so much. So yeah, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'm crying because I just like got something stuck in my throat. I don't know what, but like it really hurt. Pray for me, give me a thumbs up for that. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!